Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. It's been alleged that a Lukumi speaking Ifa priest who came from Cuba to visit the Ooni of Ife to pay homage to the Ooni of Ife, who happens to be, of course, we do know his ancestral, king in the whole world, has revealed that the wives to the Ooni of Ife are unlikely to get pregnant anytime soon because of a secret that they are keeping. That one person, one wife amongst all of them is a custodian of this secret. That except the secret comes to light, that they will never get pregnant. And this secret has to do with Olori Naomi. It does seem as if most of the things that we know that they did to Queen Naomi, we do not know the depth of it. And they say that is that secret that is keeping them from getting pregnant for the Ooni of Ife, that if that secret is let out of the box, that there is a likelihood that they will hear cries of babies in the palace. Welcome back to my channel. Dela writes, I appreciate you guys so much and I love you. Say, it's important for you to know that you are my most valuable viewers. I respect you guys so much and I thank you and I will forever remain grateful to all of you. Happy weekends to you. If you're here and you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead, hit that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Report reaching us allegedly is that there is an Ifa priest who came from Cuba to meet with the Ooni of Ife. And, this meeting was very, very important to the Ooni of Ife because this would be the first time that a highly reverend, traditional, priest from Cuba will be meeting with the Ooni of Ife. Now, I have told you a lot of you asked me questions about how Cuba, Brazil is related. So I'm going to go back to it to let you understand that. Yoruba, people who speak Yoruba are all over the world. Like if you go to Cuba, you go to Brazil, they have Yoruba language as one of their major languages, okay? And in Cuba, the Yoruba language, this language you people are speaking, Ekbeleo, Eleo, and all of that, okay? It's called Lukumi in Cuba. And in Brazil, it is called Nago. Nago. Okay? Now, so these are all Yoruba speaking people in the world. Now, part of Sierra Leone, they speak Yoruba. Venezuela, they speak Yoruba. Like I said, Cuba, Trinidad, Tobago, Puerto Rico, and Haiti, they all speak Yoruba. They have, different people there who speak Yoruba. You know that we had these issues, African, we suffered so much when it was, during the slave trade. And so they carried a lot of our people. And when you see the Black Americans, they are all Africans, okay? So they said this highly reverend Lukumi speaking Yoruba man came to visit the Ooni of Ife. Immediately he entered the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Once he was welcome and everything, they exchanged pleasantries one he started, seeing things upon things. And one of the first things he saw is one darkness that is locked somewhere, and it has got to do with Queen Naomi. And that if they don't come out to spill that thing out, that a lot of things will happen. And they need to spill it out if they truly wants to get pregnant. He said that they are all very agitated over pregnancy. They are worried about the fact that they have not conceived since they got into the palace. People are beginning to ask why they are not conceiving. That to marry 6 wives and they are not conceiving means that there is a spiritual undertone. And no, sorry, I'm just recovering from cold, okay? Please excuse me. So for this reason, they must understand that it's in their hands to let go of what they are hiding so that they can actually conceive. And one person, one woman in the palace of the Oni, it happens to be the custodian of the secret, that person must let that secret out of the bag for conception to come upon all of them. And this is the wahala that is in the palace right now. And they say wives are already saying that, look, if you know that you have a secret that you need to let out, please let it out. And so that, we will not continue to suffer. You know that the other week there was an issue that emanated in the palace. And I told you people that these women were crying that is one egg that is spoiling the rest. And it's very unfortunate because it does seem as if, a lot of them who are in the palace are suffering because of what one or two or three of them are doing inside the palace. And unfortunately, you get what you bargain for, okay? They say, person when no squeeze bitter leaf in hand know the bitter. So that is the problem right now, that these women are very, very worried. Like, who is this person? What secret are you keeping? Why is it that you will not let this secret out of the bag so that we can get stability, so that we can begin to live? Because the truth remains that Ooni of Ife is not the only king that is married to this number of women. We don't know. In Africa, the only thing that makes Ooni of Ife's own different is because of the circumstances, that there was a young prophetess that was married to the Ooni of Ife, an innocent one at that, who did absolutely nothing to deserve where she is right now. And, these women kind of pushed her out of the palace because they wanted to take away her home. And so right now, people are very upset about that. And, Ooni now happened to marry all of these women, and he married them, openly. The entire world saw the celebration, and he married them the way he married them. Like, every week he was marrying one. Every week he was marrying one. And so that is why it's looking as if Ooni of Ife's own is different, okay? We do know that there are a lot of kings right here in this Nigeria who are married to maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 wives and all of that. But it's the circumstances that is making Ooni of Ife's own so loud, because Queen Naomi happens to be a lover of nearly everybody. You hardly see people who don't like Queen Naomi. The people who do not love Queen Naomi are those ones who are busy paying bloggers to drag the woman down and all of that. We can see them. Immediately they start coming, we see them. Like me, I see them a lot. I see a lot of emails that people send to me, one thing. And when it's not relevant, I do not bring it because they expect me to talk about it, but I would never, ever talk about it. Now, and this man is saying, the Lukumi man is saying that there is a secret that these women are hiding from the Ooni of Ife and every other person, that if that secret is not let out of the bag, that they will never ever conceive for the Ooni of Ife. And yes, so categorically, it is alleged that he stated that the secret has to do with, an action that was taken against an innocent woman, Queen Naomi ogunwusi, that he didn't hide it, and he spelled it out that is what the secret is about. And one woman in the palace is the custodian of the secret. And that secret is what is affecting everybody. If they don't speak it out and let it out, that they will stay the way they are. It's not a small something, no. Everybody's jumping kitty kata, trying to find out what it is and who is doing this. It's not fair. We can't continue to suffer for what we do not know about. And others are saying, chill. There's no way you say you don't know about it. After all, you guys struggle to put her out and put yourself. I said, whoever does not squeeze bitter leaf, their hands do not get dirty. This one is the bitter leaf that you have all squeezed. Whether one person did the bulk of the job, you are all responsible. So you have squeezed bitter leaf. You do not expect your hands not to get dirty. I wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more daily rights. I love you guys. Thank you.